Is this that guy that was all saucy with us earlier?
Who could be responsible for this mess?
Pardon me. Can you tell me anything about the recent book theft?
Yes. I've heard all manner of talk about it. I take it you're the one looking into it. I'm only the assistant librarian, so I doubt I'll be much help. I'm here at the Grand Library every day as part of my duties. But such a book would be useless to anyone who'd have taken it.
This is the Grand Library, this tiny little room?
Nonsense, and
with open
most
windows?
of us had no idea it existed until now. Even if someone did take the tome with intent to sell it, who would buy such a thing? My guess is an outsider sought out that book as their target.
Okay. So let's check out the, Oh, we didn't have that other one. Yo. Okay. We need to get the one that's downstairs. I don't know how we're gonna do that. We can try using the helmet. So if we do this, this, no? Oh, we have to equip it first. Right. Dude, what a pain in the butt. So we have to equip it there. We have to go to it in the menu. Then we have to hit B. Then we have to hit Control. And it doesn't even work. Oh. Wait. Okay, it's right there. Doesn't work. Okay. Alrighty then. See if anything happens when we light these all the way around. Probably not. Nope. Okay. Nothing there. Oh, we were gonna read the investigative journal, weren't we? While poring over ancient texts recently, I stumbled upon a truly fascinating record, the greatest weapon. It was a blueprint for a helmet, a masterwork of abyssal technology. Though the documents were so weathered by time that they were barely legible, any man whose heart doesn't race at the mention of the greatest weapon has no right to call himself an engineer. Okay. To put it bluntly, this helmet wasn't at all what I expected. Given its grand title, the ultimate weapon, I was anticipating raw destructive power, and I'll admit to a brief moment of disappointment. However, I soon realized the description was no exaggeration. Once activated, the helmet scans everything in your line of sight. Simply by focusing on a target, it instantly analyzes its very essence, flooding your mind with a staggering amount of data. That'd be nice. The more I use the knowledge helm, the more its performance leaves me in awe. Whether organic or inorganic, the headgear provides flawless data on anything meaningful within my line of sight. To perceive all things without lifting a finger, the efficiency is truly staggering. Yet inquiry naturally breeds doubt. A fundamental question has begun to gnaw at me. Where exactly does the information displayed by this helm originate? That's a good question. That is a good question. Yep. Alright, then we got this Constellation Research Journal. Observed a strange beam of light at the Gate of Truth on King Shield Mountains. The radiant glow faded quickly, but it might hold the key to the ruins' secrets. I gathered a sample of one of the mysterious steles near the Gate of Truth and transported it to the Institute for Light Reactivity testing. Using specially made glass, I detected a faint glow. This glow might be related to the beam of light I saw at the ancient ruins. Further research is needed. Realizing the limitations on special glass, I set to work on a helm-shaped constellation device capable of adjusting angle, wavelength, and perspective. With the star pattern in place, I expect that what has long been concealed will be revealed. After many failed attempts, I continued fine-tuning the Constellation Helm to more precisely control the wavelengths, strength, and direction. Just as everyone was growing weary, we witnessed something unbelievable. The lines we thought were light beams fanned outward in all directions, becoming a vast array of constellations. What? Based on the flow of starlight observed in the steel samples, the constellations on the Stellas seem like a sort of puzzle. They appear to pair with the Stellas, pointing towards something unknown. I suspect the starlight from King Shield Mountains is tied to these constellations. Solving the mystery of the Stellas and their constellations could reveal the ruins' secrets and bring us a step closer to the ultimate truth. This is a long one. Discover the rocks in the pond between Tariv and Quarry. The rocks at the center of the pond looked like a massive clock when viewed from above. Peering through the constellation lenses, it was as if a hidden truth unfolded before me, bathed in the brilliance of the constellation. Oh dude, we're gonna need this book for reference. I discovered the rocks on the way to the summit of King Shield Mountain. The stele set beneath an arch of jagged rocks, almost like a natural roof. The moment I unraveled its secret, I could sense that something atop the mountain shifted, as if it had awakened. Okay. Yeah, I think that was it. Knowledge acquired 5 of 5. Okay. So we should just be able to go turn this in. I don't think we have to actually make a decision ourselves.
Folks often ask about the Wonders potion.
Greymane, I've been awaiting your return. Amaris says you've been speaking with the library staff. My urgent work is done, so tell me what you've learned. Share your findings with me. Let's start with the treasurer. What did he say?
F?
His claim is that he knew nothing of it. Well, that's what anyone would say.
It's true.
What of Grunil?
Grunil was at the lab with Tarhu all day, and reckons the guard is the one acting suspicious.
Yes, his work with Tarhu and an outsider entering the Institute. He says he noticed nothing.
They were buried in the research and dropped by the library only to be told off by the librarian, or, while working on the research, they stopped by the library and got scolded by the librarian. F, I think?
Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the guard? Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them. There was a new librarian who joined us recently.
You didn't think to question that guy?
Javier. That's the one.
Okay.
And what did he tell you?
Ooh, I don't remember if he said whether he had access to it or not. I'm gonna say he didn't have access.
You've handled this well. Let's go over this with care. We can't be certain of the culprit like this. You're sure that's what was said? Let's review it all again, just to be sure.
Okay, we got something wrong. Hey, Azewood. Happy Friday to you. What am I thinking so far? Is it worth it? Okay, so to me, yes. I'm having a blast. I'm loving this game. And I'm not usually an open world person. The exploration is fantastic. half of today so far, I've just wandered off in a random direction and just, ooh, what's this? So first and foremost, what a lot of places and a lot of people are getting wrong. This is not an RPG. It's not an RPG. There is story, sure, but there's no traditional leveling. It's not story focused. This is a sandbox experience. So if you do not like sandboxes that do not hold your hand, you probably will not like it. Now, the other complaints a lot of people had were the controls. The controls have gotten better. They've already patched that. The controller controls are coming in the next patch. It's been teasing you in the store and you've been really thinking about it. Well, luckily, you can watch streamers and get a good idea of what the game is about. Just if you are a story focused person, you play games for the story. I'm not far along in this story whether to tell you, whether it's great or not. I have heard it is bad. I'm not playing it for the story personally. That's just kind of a side thing. But I'm a person that asks the questions of what's going on before the game does, if that makes sense. So like in the first opening cutscenes, I have like a million questions of what's going on in this world. My drive is to figure out that stuff. And whether the story tells us that or if it's stuff we have to do in the side quests, I have no idea. But the story, it doesn't seem to be the thing that pushes you along in this game. We'll put it that way. And like I said, it's not the focus. So like right now, I'm doing an investigative quest and I'm having to actually go back and look at a log that has recorded what we've talked to these people and what they've said. Hey, yeah, no problem. And thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Insists he only handles finances and knows little about books. Okay. Claims innocence, pointing to separate security records as proof. Okay. He was unaware of the forbidden book. Okay. Let's see.
Greymane, I've been awaiting your return. Amaris says you've been speaking with the...
Also, Isbit, if you want to watch some more before you make a decision, we do have all of my VODs and a playlist on my channel of shorter videos of the VODs. If you prefer to watch that way.
What did he say?
And that can kind of give you just a like. Let me show you real quick. Oh, hang on. Let me get through this. I'll open up the map and I'll show you. We've spent like 40 plus hours in the game now, and we've explored like this much of a map that's like this. So there's plenty to do. And if you have ADHD, it's even better because just go everywhere. So, okay, supposedly never said outside.
Is that he knew nothing of it? Well, that's what anyone would say.
What of Grunil?
Okay, Bruno was at the lab all day.
Yes, his work with Tar
Yeah.
and an outsider entering the Institute. He says he noticed nothing.
Okay, F again.
Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the guard?
Okay,
Raphael
F again.
seems to be the least suspicious of them. There was a new librarian.
Okay, this is the one we answered wrong last time.
Javier, that's the one. And what did he tell you?
He said he didn't know about the book.
You've handled this well. Let's go over this with care. We can't be certain of the culprit like this. You're sure that's what was said?
Okay, we messed up something.
Let's review it all again, just to be sure.
Okay, I think it's the first question we keep messing up. Okay, Raphael insists he only handles finances and knows little about books. Okay. Anselmo points to the security. Okay. Javier claims he's unaware of the book. Okay. Let's try this one more time.
Greymane, I've been awaiting your return. Amaris says you've been speaking with the library staff. My urgent work is done, so tell me what you've learned. Share your findings with me. Let's start with the treasurer. What did he say? His claim is that he knew nothing of it.
Okay, so that's the same either way.
Well, that's what anyone would say.
Okay.
What of Grunil?
Yes, his work with Tahoe and an outsider entering the Institute. He says he noticed nothing. Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the guard? Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them.
Maybe that's the one we're answering wrong.
Who joined us recently? Javier, that's the one. And what did he tell you? You've handled this well. Let's go over this with care. We can't be certain of the culprit like this.
Okay. Maybe we're missing some info.
Sure, that's what was said. Let's review it all again, just to be sure. Greymane, I've been awaiting your return. Amaris says you've been speaking with the library staff.
I wish there was a way to skip through
My
this.
urgent work is done, so tell me what you've learned. Share your findings with me. Let's start with the treasurer. What did he say?
Okay. This one doesn't seem to matter. Both choices result in the same response.
His claim is that he knew nothing of it. Well, that's what anyone would say.
What of Grunil?
Okay, we know for a fact that they were at the lab all day.
Yes, his work with Tahoe and an outsider entering the Institute. He says he noticed nothing. Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the guard? Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them.
We get the same answer no matter what.
Librarian who joined us recently. Javier, that's the one. And what did he tell you? You've handled this well.
All of these answers seem
Let's go
exactly
over
the
this
same.
with care. We can't be certain.
Yeah,
of the
I think we need to go
culprit.
talk to somebody else. Or find some more
You're
evidence.
sure that's what was said? Let's review it all again, just to be sure.
Okay. I think we need some more evidence.
Greetings.
Is Raphael still out here? No. Oh yeah, he is. I can't talk to him again? Oh no. Okay. I done messed up. Where was Almenso? I don't think we can talk to any of these guys again. Is that him? Nope. Okay. I wonder if we can just pickpocket the person we think is the culprit. I can't talk to him anymore, huh? Okay. There's gotta be something we missed. Do we have any more items that tell us anything? This investigative log has been useless. Unfortunately. Okay. For simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna look this up.